Welcome to Tetsu Talk. Yes, Tetsu Talk about to have some new flavor. That new flavor is none other than Sugar White Mike. What's going on, Sugar White Mike?
Man, I feel like after being introduced as having some flavor and being known as Sugar Mike White, or Sugar White Mike, I should break out like a Dusty Rhodes impression or something, man. But I'm gonna let it slide today.
The dream, Dusty Rhodes. It's funny.
It's a Sugar White Mike, baby.
It's funny. A guy I know, he was talking about how, what you call it, Cody Rhodes has a list, but I forgot that Dusty Rhodes used to do the whole list thing too.
Absolutely. Cody might not even have a list. He might be just doing that shit just for his dad.
Oh, seriously? Yeah.
Who knows, dude?
Yeah.
There's no more famous list, like in the history of pop culture in the last like 30 years than Dusty Rhodes, man. Jesus Christ.
That's funny. Today, we're talking about WrestleMania 34, giving our predictions. The live chat is up. If you're tuning in, you can tune in and drop your questions or comment. Just keep it classy, people. You know what I'm saying? We're here trying to, have a show and have respect for people that got their own opinion. That's cool. You have your opinion. We have no problem with that. But don't be on the show trying to diss other chatters and, just being disrespectful for no reason just because you're so into wrestling and can't understand it's all a work. Anyway,
wait, I'm sorry. Quick question.
Yes.
Does that keep it classy comment apply to us too, or?
I mean, I think we know better. Like me and you. I mean, like I said, people could be like, "Fuck that." I think Shinsuke Nakamura is the fucking best. That's cool. It's different from that and be like, fuck you, you start slandering people's nationality, stuff like that. I feel like that's
yes. We have that rapport, so it's okay. Like we can just we can like each other and still know that the other one's completely fucking wrong, and that's okay.
Oh yeah. I mean that's like I said, that's vice versa with the whoever if somebody throw a chat or a comment. I mean that's vice versa. I just feel like it's different from that than people just trying to taking it too serious. But yeah. Like I said, you got your opinion. I got thick skin, thicker than a rhinoceros and an elephant put together. So I'm good, just like you.
Well, I mean that's the thing. That's the thing too, is that like you're typing it, so it's just out there for everybody to see. Like if you're in a conversation, like you could be arguing with me and you might just mumble under your breath like "fuck your mother" or something like that. I mean, and I can't hear you, so it's okay. You know what I mean? But when you just write it in words, it's no good. So keep it classy, people.
Yeah. Like me, and think about it. I will not respond to anything that I feel is disrespectful to others. I mean, I feel like it's out of line. Other than that, I mean, I respond to what I see while the show going on anyway. But I'm not gonna respond to shit that I feel like you're just trying to be world of hate and shit. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, yes, WrestleMania 34. Me and you was talking about this before we got on air. It's on paper probably the best WrestleMania card put together in years to me. I don't know about you.
Yeah,
but
it feels like it.
Yeah, I mean, like it has everything.
Which is weird because I'm not excited at all. But yeah, no, on paper it looks really good.
Yeah, I mean, matches that makes this card look like it's going to be, a fucking night to remember is, I said this before on one of my shows. I never saw AJ Styles Nakamura in New Japan, and I heard it was fucking amazing. I heard it's fucking amazing, and I've been watching.
Hey, hold on. While you mention that, you can go to New Japan World right now, and they have it on their website for free.
Okay, that's for whoever listening to me as well. I need to go
Absolutely.
watch it. Yeah, because I heard a lot of big things about it. I'm just being honest. Ever since Shinsuke Nakamura came to WWE, the only match I really liked was him and Sami Zayn. Like I don't know, probably because they're making him watered down, and hopefully that's not going to be the case at WrestleMania. They're going to let him loose and let him AJ do what they do best in the ring. But like I don't know, to be like I was a fan that one night, and after that I feel like everything was kind of like I don't know, just not anything to make me feel like hey, AJ look good in
No,
the. Go ahead.
I agree. Like the thing is though with him, I think what they're doing is I don't think it's necessarily them watering him down. I do think part of it is that he's at a certain age where, dude, I mean, like it's one thing to be like Jericho and work here, but guys in Japan, dude, when they're working as long as he has, especially the styles, he's worked some insane matches. I mean, I think his body's beat up. And I think he's trying to be just more of a kind of overall performer. And I don't know, man. Like to me, it works. Like he's over, but I mean, his matches aren't quite at that level. But I do think that he can still, like if he really wants to go for one, like against AJ at Mania, like and AJ being as good as he is, I think this will be really good.
Yeah. We gotta jump in the gun. We already jumped to the to the matches already, but yeah, we was just talking off the cuffs, so just about how we feel about this card. But let's just I mean, if you got any questions or anything to say, Sugar White Mike, then let me know. But I think it's best for us to just go into the card, and we go from there and just give our opinion about everything about this card and
that works.
What's on paper. Because I kind of jumped the gun at a little bit right there. That was my bad.
That's my fault too.
So I'm going for what I see on the website, what they're presenting to me, and I'm going to just assume this is how the order of the show's going to go, which we know is bullshit. They just decide to mix it up whenever they get there. So we got Cedric Alexander against Mustafa Ali. I haven't been watching 205 Live. I got the network. I've been a faithful network guy since the day I got it, mainly because of NXT, but that's another story. But I heard 205 Live been getting better. I heard actually the work on 205 Live has not been bad since day one, but the actual storylines itself since Triple H took over has been getting better. But I've been hearing great things about Mustafa Ali. I seen him in the Cruiserweight Classic, and I didn't think he was bad, but I heard he's been progressing as showing his skills on 205 Live. So I heard it's supposed to be probably a match stiller of the weekend or even the card itself at WrestleMania. I like Cedric Alexander.
I think it has no chance to be that
Really?
at all, dude. Like just no chance. And then like Ali's good, and so I like Cedric too, but it's just there's no way, dude. Like that match will start. It's going to be on the pre-show. I think they said that in the 2 Battle Royals. I think that's what's supposed to be on the pre-show. But with people just coming into the building, like just filing in for a cruiserweight title match, dude, like that's just it never goes well, especially in like a big stadium too. Like it's hard to hear heat in that building unless they're really going because it's fucking huge, dude. So like, I'd be surprised. I mean, like I think it'll be technically good, but I mean, like a dull kind of as far as like the crowd, no crowd reaction. Like I don't think anyone's gonna call that match of the weekend. They just don't have a chance.
Didn't they do that last time? For one of the shows they had the cruiserweights. I think wrestle before, like pre-show, and it was like nobody in the seats. Everybody was like getting merchandise.
They did it last year at Mania with Neville and Austin Aries. And if you go back and watch that match was probably the best match on the show. But I mean, it didn't have the crowd heat at all. I mean, it's a big stadium. That one's outdoors. At least it's better indoors because it can kind of keep the cheers in. But yeah, people were just coming in, and I mean, it was going to be a long show, and they knew it, and I mean, it just didn't work. And I don't think these guys are as good as Aries and Neville either. So yeah, I just I mean, it's a match, dude. That's it. It's a match while people are sitting down.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Cedric from this Cruiserweight Classic. Like that match with Kota. It's Kota Ibushi though. Kota Ibushi, that motherfucker's badass. Like a lot of people don't say this. A lot of people say AJ. A lot of people say Kenny Omega. But I think he's like one of the best wrestlers in the world too. Like I think he gets underrated.
Have you seen his match with the blow up doll, dude?
No, I did not see that one.
Oh my God, you got to watch it.
Okay,
He
I'll
had a
check it
match
out.
with a blow up ball in DDT in Japan, and it was fucking. It was a good match, dude. He had a good match with a fucking blow up doll. He
That's
did. Like, it was
hilarious.
entertaining. The crowd was fucking. Dude, he did a bunch of crazy shit. Like, he took like rolling Canadian destroyers from the fucking blow up doll. Like, it was insane, dude. But he just put on. It was comedy. It was everything. The crowd was into it. Like, he's outstanding, dude. He's fucking. So yeah, having a good match against him. The guy had a good match with a blow-up doll, dude. So no, but I like Cedric though too. I just don't,
Yeah.
Listen. I've never seen a cruiserweight or light heavyweight division get over there before, and until I see it happen, I'll believe. I won't believe it can happen until I see it. It's just it never works there, dude.
Yeah. No. No. I heard you saying like, yeah, and especially I can see this definitely. I mean, it's so many fucking matches, and I can see this definitely be one of the pre matches before the show. And yeah, I mean, if it is good, 'cause like I said, I heard a lot of good things about Mustafa Ali lately. So I mean, if it's a good match, it sucks that these guys are not going to be seen. So it is what it is.
That's why guys leave, dude. That's why Neville left. That's why Aries left. It's like it's just you're in a spot where you're not going to get over, dude, and that's too bad because some of those guys are good. But
I think you.
Yeah, I don't even see a point for it, to be honest with you. I mean, like if Daniel Bryan came in now, like and I'm just saying, like fresh into the system, he'd be on 205 Live, dude, and he'd never fucking get over. It'd be a waste of somebody who got over that much. Like that's what I'm saying. It doesn't. It just serves no purpose.
No, you're right. No, me and you spoke about this before. The problem right now too, especially with cruiserweights. I mean, but just the roster that's constantly getting full. It was different back then when they had you had Ultimate Warrior. I ain't saying he's a great wrestler, but I mean just like guys that shine. You know what I'm saying? I mean just here or there. You know what I'm saying? Like mediocre guys and then great superstar guys. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like WWE's trying so bad to, get all the great talent out there in the world that's outside WWE that they're just too full of good talent, and it's like it's nowhere to move. It's like everybody can't be number one, and I know everybody that's coming here want to be number one. Now they got like Ricochet and all these guys coming in. It's like it's no room. It's like either make different brands, like really like a different organizations where they can breathe a little bit and compete for that number one spot. I don't know what they're doing. It's just to me, I think it's just a terrible idea to keep bringing in so much talent. And like I don't think Kenny Omega definitely don't want to go now because it's so many people for him to compete against. Not saying that he can't go above them and be on top. You know what I'm saying? Be the top guy, which everybody's going there to be. But it's so much competition now. It's not even enough space.
It is. I mean, but I still think if they use their roster right, they should be. I mean, fine. I mean, dude, they got 5 hours of TV to fill every week. So I mean, it's not like they don't have, spots. They do. I mean, not everybody can be a top guy, but I mean, they could do a better job of rotating guys, keeping them fresh and stuff like that. I mean, I think it's tough just because no one gets over because everybody's the same. The promos are the same. The matches are all kind of work the same. I mean, nobody really gets a chance to stick out. That's why I think Braun Strowman, dude. Like, what's so great about Braun Strowman? Like, he does what he does well, but I mean, I'm not knocking him at all. But I mean, people are into him because he's different.
Yeah.
He doesn't go in there and fucking have the same, shitty I don't know promos and I mean, he doesn't just go in there and just try to have a good wrestling match or whatever. Like he's different. That's what gets him over. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, and he might be. I mean, you could argue the most popular full-time guy on the roster. So, I don't know. I mean, to me, it's just, I think that's a bigger thing than too much talent. But, I mean, there's a lot of guys there, though, for sure.
Yeah. I feel like I don't know how they're going. I feel like Triple H probably have more idea what to do with something like that, and I think he's the one that's recruiting all these guys, and Vince is just like, he don't give a fuck about any of these people until they impress him.
Their vision is not the same, dude. And that does cause problems. And overall, I'm not gonna shit on their product or whatever. I mean, like it's very I don't know, popular to do that or whatever. I mean, like you can't knock them, dude. Like they're in the business of making money. That's exactly what they're doing. They're gonna get their biggest fucking TV deal yet. They're probably gonna end up on Fox at least for a season or two. I mean, like you can't, I mean they know what the fuck they're doing, but I mean just overall, it's just that's where I think they miss is I think those two have a real big fucking discrepancy in what they see as a vision for pro wrestling. That's why these NXT guys come up and don't really reach their potential at all.
Yeah. Like Andrade Cien Almas, I feel like he just like I don't know if it was a last minute call when Drew McIntyre got injured, but it was like now he got to shine. I'm pretty sure he's going straight to 205 himself. But let's get to
you know what the lesson is with him though, and this is what WWE doesn't do, is that they thought he was going to be one thing, and he was going to be the good-looking babyface guy, and exciting moves and shit like that, and that's what they tried to make him. The crowd didn't like it. They started to turn on him, and they fucking listened and made him a heel, and now he's 100 times more over, 100 times more effective. Like there is something to like listening to your audience. Like if they say I don't like something, then maybe not doing it makes you more fucking popular with them. It's crazy to think that in all fucking pro wrestling, but I mean, like seriously, it's just that's WWE. If they get that pushback, they just push back harder the other way instead of just listening to their audience. Which is, I don't know, crazy, dude.
I think it's the whole thing after that WrestleMania where Vince was his hand was forced to put over Daniel Bryan. I think he always felt like never again he let them push his hand. Saying that's why he regulate a lot of things like fucking Ty Dillinger and shit like that. It's stupid. But let's get into a match that I think should do the switcheroo with the Cruiserweight match and be the match that actually start off the fucking kickoff show instead of the fucking Cruiserweight. Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss.
That's going to be on the main card, dude.
Huh?
That's going to be on the main card.
No, I know that. That's what I mean. I said it should. I think the Cruiserweight match should actually be replaced with this match. This match should be replaced to the kickoff show for the Cruiserweight match.
You know what, dude? Call me a sadist. I want to see this match, dude. I actually want to see this match.
What? Why?
Because I really like Alexa Bliss. I think considering how long she's been in the business, she's gotten a lot better in the ring and personality-wise. Like I think she's fucking awesome. She has like an it factor. Nia Jax, I'm interested to see the match because I'm interested to see if Alexa Bliss can make it decent. Because I know Nia Jax is extremely sloppy and fucking out of her mind. I want to see if Alexa Bliss is good enough to start like carrying people to decent shit.
Oh gosh, her carry. See, that's my thing. Like, okay, one thing I'll give you, she's good on the mic. She's probably the best girl on the mic out of all the girls to me. You know what I'm saying?
She's good on the mic. She has a presence about her. Like she's she's kind of one of those people that's so good at being a heel. The crowd actually kind of starts to like her. Like she's good at playing a bitch, dude. And there's nothing wrong with that. God bless her. Yeah. It's a character-driven fucking thing, man. So, I mean, if somebody can get over, God bless them. Yeah. Especially in like this shit, because it's not easy to get over. I mean, it's not like she's, super over. But I mean, she's over, especially considering where she started. I mean, dude, she was called up way too early. Fucking, she worked her ass off. I respect her.
No, what I think is like, Vince is big on my skills. So I think Vince is more the guy that's, okay, let's push her because she's good on the mic. Yeah. And I'm not saying her ring skills are horrible, but they're not great. And she wrestled some decent, good talent. Like, I think Sasha Banks is one of the best workers on a big roster next to Asuka. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, she had bad matches with Sasha, which I know Sasha probably helped call most of it. She didn't have a good match with Asuka, which is, like, kind of hard to do as well. So, to me, I'm like, Nia Jax, unless they have somebody sit there and call a match for
I think she's decent in the ring. I don't think she's good. Like I said, you got to remember how long she's been in the business. They called her up from NXT way fast, dude.
Yeah.
And she wasn't some chick out there doing indies. She was a fucking a gymnast or whatever the fuck her background is. But I mean, like, she was in NXT for a very short amount of time, and they called her up way early. Like, she's gotten to a point to where she's not bad, dude.
Yeah,
she's kind of like the Miz, where it's, you know,
right.
Like
that's probably a good comparison.
Good, and
that's a good comparison. You know, say like that's a good comparison. Yeah,
she's a female him.
You
know, I think both of them are kind of underrated because some of their shit doesn't look good, no question. At the same time, like, that's part of working, dude, is projecting that fucking personality and that character into the ring and telling a story. And both of them do that, like, every time now.
Yeah. You know what?
By the way, I'm speaking way positively about a lot of people. Like, can we talk about somebody I could bury? Like, is there somebody
I know.
This is the internet, dude. They don't want to hear me suck everybody's dick, dude. Like,
I know you're going to do that, so I don't have a problem. I have no problem in doing that. Real quick, because I know we 20 minutes in. 20 minutes in, and we still on 2 matches. But
talk about 2 matches, and one of them involved Nia Jax. What the fuck, dude?
Hey, we forgot to give our predictions on Cedric and them. I'm going with Cedric.
I think Cedric wins.
Okay, we got the same person. Okay, on this match, I'm going with Nia Jax just because I feel like, regardless of Alexa Mike's skills, there's going to be a storyline because they need a storyline for Raw Women's Division, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be a back and forth thing for a minute, or another rematch. So I say Nia Jax.
I think Nia Jax wins. They're trying to protect her. Fucking whatever, man. Who the fuck her? She sucks, dude. I mean, she's pretty bad, dude. The hurting people shit is like unnecessary. There's somebody I could bury. That's fucking ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, like
I mean, it's just, and for what, dude? I mean, like, there's a ceiling with her. It's not like she can go, super high. I mean, it's just, I don't get it, but whatever.
Yeah, like, I think it's the whole Samoan Rock dynasty thing. Saying, like, the whole family thing, because she walked out of Raw and they called her back, and I mean, it's rumors that Rock told her to do it, but like, I think they're big on her in some kind of way, and they're going to push her for a minute.
No, I mean, I think they are too, but I mean, it's not like any of that Cousin of the Rock shit, like, is making her more over or anything. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know, dude. I mean, whatever. It's it's fine, I guess. Yeah. I mean, everyone needs a story, but I mean, she's just not good, dude. I mean, to me, it's like, fuck, they got way better women on that roster they should be focusing on.
I felt that way until I seen the match with her and Asuka, and actually that match didn't go too bad. Like, that match I felt was really, I'll say, like, it was very strategic. You know what I'm saying? And, like, the story of the small woman versus the big woman was real good.
If you want me to believe in you as a wrestler, you got to have fucking better matches or good matches with people other than fucking Asuka. Like, that's another one that's like, I mean, it's the best. Like, if you can't have a good match with her, I mean, you don't even have a business on the fucking roster.
That's what I'm saying. Like, not to beat a dead horse on Alexa Bliss, but that's the same thing I kind of feel with her. Is like, her matches wasn't horrible, but I'm just saying, like, with Asuka and Sasha. But it's like, those are the 2 girls that you should have good matches with, and I'm pretty sure like they help call those matches. And to me, I don't know. I'm not going to bash the girl, but I see this match being an abortion. Seriously, unless they have somebody else call this match like Faye Finley.
It can. I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know.
Unless Faye Finley jump in and help call this match, which he probably will. I don't really see this match being that decent. But anyway,
dude, the problem is too is that this is one match on a 7-hour show. Like, the fans are just not going to care about certain matches. And when you level of importance and all that other shit, like, this is pretty low down on the list. So, I mean, it's going to be a dead match regardless. So it's not going to be very fucking interesting.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, we shall see. Hold on, what's going on over here?
Fuck, go to the next match.
Yeah,
we spent way more time in our life talking about fucking Alexa Bliss and fucking Nia Jax, dude.
Yeah, I'm trying to move on. So, next, I mean, actually, if this card is presented the same way on the show as it is on his website, it's accurate how it should be. It should be booked this way. But next we have
It's
the
not.
Raw Championships. Sheamus and Cesaro versus Braun Strowman in quote unquote a mystery partner. But would it be Braun Strowman? Could the okay? It doesn't make
No, it is going to be somebody. I'm almost positive. But who do you think it's going to be? Because I have an
okay.
interesting theory on this. But I mean, I'm not actively really involved in too much
See,
wrestling on websites or anything these days. I
neither.
mean, I am to a degree. But
See
I
me.
have a name that I have not heard that I actually think has a chance to be his partner. But who do you think it's going to be?
Okay, I'll go first and let you give your source from the dirt sheets, whatever you call it.
I haven't, no dirt sheets. I've never heard it, but go ahead.
Okay. I thought it would be fun for Braun to have the titles alone. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be cool to see him just. I mean, like that's something for
They
them
can't
to
do that though. That's not what they're going to do
it's not
because
tag.
there's no way. Like that's the biggest letdown ever. If they announce a fucking mystery partner and he just shows up with nobody, like that's just going to piss people off, dude.
I get what you're saying. I can agree with that. But I thought it would be fun for him just to be.
Yeah. I mean, as a story, I think, it would have worked. I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah,
but I think it's going to be somebody, and it's one of two people. I'll tell you the first person that I have heard that it's a possibility, I did hear that, which is the Drifter, because he is starting to get over as a fucking babyface, fucking Elias. But I think that there's a chance maybe that it's Bobby Lashley.
Right.
I know his contract.
I heard
his
that
contract with TNA just ended, like I think in March. Like, if you want a Mania, like holy shit type deal, like it's not like it's a Rock or something, but it is like it's buzzworthy for sure. I mean, it's something, dude.
Yeah. No, you're right. I forgot about that he signed with. I heard that he signed, and I forgot that. So I can see that. Yeah. But I
hate Sheamus too. Can we bury somebody?
I
we
can't
bury
stand.
Sheamus? Oh fuck, I hate
like
that guy,
I love
man.
Cesaro, but Sheamus, I just can't. I don't.
No, he's so much kryptonite that like I used to love Cesaro, and now Cesaro's like just a guy to me because of this fucking tag team that he's in. Like I can't stand Sheamus. He's not bad. He is fucking sloppy sometimes. Like kicking Jeff Hardy's tooth out was pretty bad. But I mean, he's capable of, decent, good matches, and his shit's like solid and shit like that. But he's just boring as fuck.
Yeah.
Like he's over pushed. I'm just fucking tired of him. I wish he'd go away. Like I'm done, dude.
His status in the backstage with Vince is kind of like Randy Orton. It's like it's like they push this guy and nobody gives a fuck about it, or nobody want to see this person.
Randy Orton, I get too. Like there's times where I'm just like, oh fuck, Randy Orton again. I mean, I get it. I get why people feel like that. But Randy Orton was over at one point, several different times actually, and super over when he was over. Sheamus has never been fucking over. He's never been as over as his push. Like, it's just, even when they had him in main events, it was like he was a guy in the main events, but it wasn't like he was, like, super over in that fucking position.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Hold on, give me 1 second.
He's just boring as fuck, dude.
No, I totally agree. Give me 1 second. We're on live. This is what happens. I forgot to plug in my plug so my battery won't go out.
Technical malfunction.
Yeah, we don't want that to happen. That'd be all bad.
No, that's okay. I'm sure everybody was nodding their head in agreement as I ranted about Sheamus, the fucking worthless jar of mayonnaise that he is. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, like, I always feel like, I think I told you before, I always feel like Sheamus wrestled, kind of like Triple H, I feel sometimes wrestle. I mean, but Triple H still has decent matches, but like I said, I don't think Sheamus has bad matches, but he wrestles safe. Like, it's like he does. He's fucking bland to me. Like, I don't know. It's just like nothing he adds to his matches to me to make me feel like
nothing happening, dude. He's just nothing happening. That's it. Like, there's nothing going on with this guy. Like, I don't know what he's really good at. His promos aren't really good. His charisma's not really good. His work's not really good. Like, none of these things are bad. I'm not saying that at all. But, like, what is he exactly fucking good at? Like, oh, God, just why is he there?
No, okay. I give you two people.
You're talking about guys who can't find spots in jobs, and this guy's on the fucking roster still?
Right. No, I feel you. I totally feel you. But I'll give you two people I'll give you two people I consider that will be his partner that I would like to see. We call it the guy from Lars Sullivan from NXT. That'd be a good one. That'd be a good one.
His partner?
Yeah.
Why can't his partner just be fucking unemployment? Like, why can't?
No. Braun Strowman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go. My bad. I was like, God damn. I thought you were
No,
pleading for
fuck
Sheamus. Go ahead.
Fuck Sheamus. So
Lars Sullivan.
And then Killer Damien. Is that his name? Killer Damo?
What the fuck is that?
The guy from NXT with Sanity.
With who?
With Sanity.
Killian
Dane. Killian Dane.
Yeah, Killian Dane. That's who it is.
That would be fucking great. I'd like to see that.
I don't dislike that. I don't know. Killian Dane's weird to me because, like, I don't know. What are you going to do with that? Like, I don't think this is, like, long-term for Braun, but... And then who's the talker? Like, I don't know. Like, if you're going to put Killian Dane with somebody, he needs a talker, dude. I think that's why, obviously him and Eric Young are in the same fucking group. And I think those guys are going to actually come up as a group together anyway. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's not a bad idea. Lars Sullivan's not bad. Like, it's a way to make him.
Yeah.
But then it's, like, weird because, like, I don't know. Isn't the only way you're going to get out of this? Like, Braun's going to end up beating the guy at some point. I mean, doesn't that make sense? Like, whoever it is, like, it's not like Braun's going to get a buddy out of this or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, as I said, like, whoever got to be, it got to be, Braun got to be, can tolerate them, period. You know, so, I mean, I can see Braun with somebody lagging behind him, you know, so unless he just, you know, a guy that he can, like you said, Elias Sampson, I think they had a little feud, so I can see him being annoyed by him, but he's still his tag team partner. I can see that.
Yeah, you know what? The vignettes that you could get out of that, like the comedy ones, those could actually be pretty decent if they did those right.
Yeah.
Let the guy show a fucking personality a little bit. It's not going to kill anybody, dude. I mean, they don't have to go too far, but, I mean, he could be the straight guy and, you know, fucking the Drifter's the geek. I mean, that makes sense.
Right. I pick Braun. I see Braun winning this.
Whoever. Yeah, no, they're winning. I mean, I highly doubt they're building up a surprise for them to lose. Like, they'll win. Good for them.
Next, we have none other than, for the first time, the Women's Battle Royal. And I heard it's called the Moolah Battle Royal, but Fabulous Moolah Battle Royal. But I heard some controversy came up about her past, which I didn't know about. I was like, that's some shit.
Moolah was a pimp, and fucking they were well documented, and
I didn't know about that.
Women's charities bullshit. They, thought it would be a good idea, and guarantee you, if that didn't happen, they were extremely close to bringing Hogan back too, which is just I don't know, man.
Like that's something that that's something you say go too new. No. How they do it? Too early?
I don't ever think that it's. I think it's always going to be too new. To me, it's just like, just why bring him back? Why risk it at all? Like, fuck. The world we live in now is like a lot less forgiving than it used to be when it comes to shit like this.
Equal rights shit is so strong right now, and like it's so culture is so mixed at schools everywhere now. It's so different. Yeah. You're like, I think with this card being so close to being so called on paper, one of the greatest WrestleManias in a while. Yeah, bringing them out would be a damper because, like, I think that was said right. I mean, you never know. probably could pass, but why take the chance and put Hogan out there and it'd be a fucking.
I mean, people will react, like they'll pop, but I mean, I'm just saying, like all the publicity, like I don't want to read this shit. Like it just please, just don't do it, man. Like it's not even that necessary. It's not like him coming back like brings any money in really or anything. I mean, like I just fuck it, dude. Like I just what?
Hey, so you trying to say if Hogan come back, Chris Benoit can be on the network?
Yeah, exactly. Like let's have fucking June, Father's Day month. Let's make that Chris Benoit month on on the network to celebrate one of the greatest fathers of all time. Like, might as well do that too. What the fuck?
Gosh. Oh my god. Yeah, you know what? It's funny because this happened because I wondered why on the Mae Young Classic, I say, why did they call it a Fattest Moolah Classic? Because I was a fan of Fattest Moolah when I grew up. I didn't really know Mae Young until, her attitude.
Yeah, Mae Young. Everyone knows Mae Young as like the woman who did disgusting shit in the '90s. Like,
yeah. That's why I knew her. Yeah. So I was like, why didn't
and took crazy bumps.
Yeah, and pulling shit out of her twat, pulling out of fucking boats or whatever it was she pulled out.
Yeah, your boy Ted. If Ted's ever listens to this, I don't know if he does. He's not really a wrestling guy, but your boy Ted mentioned that as a thing that he loved from the Attitude Era. Once I was deeply disturbed. Like it was one of the like I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I was 19 years old when that shit happened, or I might have been 20. I'm pretty sure I was 19.
Pissed.
And when I watched that, it was one of those like, oh fuck, man, like embarrassed to be a wrestling fan type moments, dude.
I was pissed.
Your boy Ted was at home marking out, dude. What the fuck?
I was pissed because I was like, dude, I really want to see a kid. I thought it would be some, or the fucking turkey from Thanksgiving that came out the egg at Survivor Series. It could have been that. I would have been happy. He goes, yeah, I would have been happy. I would have been happy that Golly Gooker came out, but not that shit. That shit was just. I think just like usual. I think that they didn't know what they're gonna do with that storyline, and just said, "Fuck it." At last minute, we gotta deliver something. This is gonna be it. It was fucking ridiculous. Okay, women's battle royal. Who you think winning this? I think it'll be Sasha.
What is it for?
I don't even know. Like,
did someone get a title shot or something at least?
You know what? Even when the Andre Battle Royal came out, I was like, this is irrelevant. Like, unless it's something like,
you know what, though? I loved the first one that they did, which actually was in New Orleans too, at 30. That Cesaro won, and they had the trophy there and all that shit. And then they turned him the next day and put him with Paul Heyman. That battle royal was actually like one of the very few battle royals that I thought was a good match, and everything there worked. And they kind of dropped the ball with Cesaro after that. But everyone since then, it's an excuse to get guys on the show, dude. They're trying to get everybody on the show.
For talent. But same time, like, at least have a reason behind it. Like, it's stupid just to. I mean, like, it's like a baby Royal Rumble. Like, at least make it to a point. Okay,
a title match.
Like. Or you can get pick your spot in Royal Rumble, some shit like that, whatever.
Well, that's hella far away.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm saying, it's.
Something though. No, I agree. Hey, shit, that's better than fucking nothing, man. Like, it's got to be, dude. Please, like, dude, just do something. No, I don't know, dude. Who's?
I got Sasha.
Who knows?
I got Sasha, but
sure.
But one thing I want to say is that I did mark out for Cesaro when he threw out Big Show in the first one. I love that.
Yes, it was awesome.
Yeah, I love that. I marked out for that.
That was great.
It's hard for me to mark out now. I marked out for that. But yeah, it's funny because both of these are back to back on the booking list. I see. So I'm gonna pick for both of them. I'm gonna pick Sasha because I think it's gonna be her and Bayley at the end, and it's gonna start her and Bayley feud again. So I'm gonna pick Sasha. Either one of them are gonna win anyway, but I'm gonna pick Sasha. And now I'm gonna pick for the Andre the Giant. I don't even know who in that battle royal, but I'm gonna pick some. Who should I pick? Bobby Lashley. I'll pick the guy you picked to be a partner, be a surprise entry in the battle royal, like it's a Royal Rumble, and win it. So I'm just gonna pick him. I don't even know who's in the fucking Andre battle royal.
I'm gonna pick Bayley, and I'm gonna pick I don't know, dude. I'll say the Big Show. Fuck. Maybe his fat ass is coming back. Fuck.
I heard he
And
signed
actually,
a
I
new
shouldn't say
contract.
that he's in shape, dude.
I heard he signed a new contract.
Yeah, he just signed a contract, so maybe he's coming back in the ring.
Damn.
I'll say Big Show.
Damn, we're on 40 minutes, dude. So let's try to speed through these things. Then we discuss how we feel about the rest of the show or what we think.
Sure.
We've been over 40 minutes.
Hey, we just killed 2 matches real fast. Fuck those battle royals. Keep going.
Okay, United States match: Randy Orton versus Bobby Roode versus Jinder Mahal. I'm gonna take Jinder Mahal because I think Vince still. I don't think he cared about the India thing because I think he realized that shit was dumb and nobody gave a fuck. Everybody knew he was from Canada anyway. But I think he's gonna. I
hated that Jinder Mahal thing, but the ratings that he did as champion on SmackDown did not really drop at all.
Oh, really?
And that was surprising. No, and I didn't like it. I still don't like it. I don't want to see the guy fucking wrestle. It's just, yeah, he's like fine at fucking being like a 1980s heel. Just the same style of work too. Just he's fine, dude. Like I have no interest in him. But I mean, he didn't fail as bad as I thought he would. So
no, you know what?
Yeah, I mean, there's that.
Think about it. I thought he had the whole package as in looks and stuff like that. Like he looked like a real villain, but it's just when he get in the ring, he fucks everything up. It's just like he would have been super over if he just followed up with the work in the ring. I don't know why he wrestles so generic.
His facials and all that shit, like they're all very even his facials are 1980s, but that shit works now because nobody does it, and it gets over. But yeah, no, like he's good at that, but in the ring, like. He's fine. He's a guy on the fucking show, dude. Like I don't really care. Like I said, his character is just kind of outdated, whatever. Like it doesn't work for me. So fuck him. I hope he doesn't win. But if that's your pick, I don't know, man. Shit, I'll go fucking Randy Orton.
Yeah, I can see that. I see that happen too because Vince. I don't know why Vince loves Randy Orton. I gonna see Rusev doing it too because I guess he's over, but I know Vince don't really like that audience chanting shit, so he probably put him in there just so.
I forgot Rusev was in that match. You know what? I'll change my pick to Rusev, man.
Rusev Day.
Yeah, and I actually agree completely with what you're saying. Like this is totally them to not give the fans their fucking moment, even though he's going to be like,
he's
probably,
in there to draw,
like the third most over guy on the show.
Yeah, he's in there to draw them in.
But
he's in there to draw them in.
But they won't. Like they probably won't. But I'm going to say it anyway, just because there is really no good reason for any other guy in that match to win.
Yeah. So the
only one with momentum is Rusev. That's it.
Let's try to move along. Who else we had? Oh, shit. I don't think I even put it up here. We just roll with it. Yeah, I don't even think I even added them to my thing. But, yeah, we have the Intercontinental match. Miz, Rollins, and Finn Balor. I want Finn to win, be honest with you, but because I felt Finn got that Intercontinental look. Not saying Rollins do not either, but at the same time, I don't know. To me, I feel like Finn needs a push. Ever since the Universal Championship one-day run, 24-hour run, he's pretty much been downhill.
I say Miz wins. And I say Miz wins and then drops the title to somebody else on Raw the next day.
Really? To one of these guys? To one of these guys?
Why not? I'll go out on a limb. I think he'll win just because, I don't know, he's really good with that belt, man.
No, you know what?
He's a good-ass heel.
He is, but I liked him better on SmackDown when he was Intercontinental Champion. Like, I think he was even better on SmackDown when he was playing heel. I think if Demon Finn comes out, I think he's definitely gonna win. Like I don't think Demon Balor comes out unless he's gonna win. So I think Demon Balor.
Yeah, I could see Balor beating him on Raw the next night as the Demon.
I see that too. Okay, next we have the New Day versus the Bludgeon Brothers and Sorry, let me take that back. The Usos, because they're champions, versus the New Day and the Bludgeon Brothers for the SmackDown titles. I want to say one thing. The Bludgeon Brothers,
sighed, dude. Like that's all I can do. Just sigh.
The Bludgeon Brothers gimmick, to me, like,
sucks.
Dude, like, that's some fucking. That's not even like early '90s. That's like '80s gimmick right there. Like, I don't know. I don't.
Dude, no, yeah, it is. It's. I don't even know, dude. Like that's. Oh god, it's so fucking. But I mean, dude, like. I mean, I understand they felt the need to remake them or whatever, I guess, but like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, that shit is so.
And they could have. All they really had to do was keep the guys the same too, and just fucking like, I don't know, like shit, man. Why didn't they just give Luke the fucking chance to start his own fucking family or something and add some guy? I mean, there's different shit they could have did with those guys being the same. Like,
yeah,
that was totally believable for them.
That's actually a good idea. Like, I couldn't think of any kind of way to repackage him, but that's actually a good idea. Luke could have started his own family, something like that. Like, I like.
Should have been that way, dude. Should have been there. And Bray wanted him to do it, and Bray would send him guys because Bray was trying to spread the word and be the head of all of it, and fucking get everybody to start their own family like that. They could. There's a lot of shit they could have did with that. But they just. This sucks, dude. This is no good.
Yeah, I take. The Bludgeon Brothers, because I feel like the Usos, it won't hurt them, or it won't hurt the New Day. I'm pretty sure. I feel the New Day is about to break up soon. I can see that coming soon, because it's like, the fucking well is dry, or the semen is dry. I never was a fan.
Yeah, to me, like I wish they'd do more with Big E anyway.
And you know what? I seen on up down with Xavier Woods YouTube show that he's in shape now. So I think he's going for a single run, because before he was kind of like getting a little lazy, like all of them were, when they because they was making all that money and just being the fucking clowns and shit. But I seen him lately, like he getting in shape. So I got feeling that's why I thought he was. That's why I thought they're going to break up, because I see him getting in shape. So I think he's going to go on a single run soon. But I take the
that's what makes sense, because I mean they can always keep Kofi and Xavier together as a team and let him do his thing, and it still works.
Yeah, and get over. But I go for the Bludgeon Brothers. You?
I'll say the Usos.
I hope so, because the Bludgeon Brothers. Harper deserves a belt. Rowan doesn't. He deserves just the fucking. He needs to be Harper's manager, shit, or something. Because that guy, he's horrible. Shit. I think Nia Jax's better than him. But anyway.
Damn. That's fucked up.
Next, we have the women's title match. Actually, it's funny you say you look forward for that match. I'm looking forward to this match. Asuka versus Charlotte. I think it's going to be a good match. I think long Charlotte let Asuka kind of, lead the way of calling most of this match. Because I said Charlotte's bad at calling matches. I don't know how to be in the back. But I think Asuka could bring more ideas to this match to make it a fucking great match. But I go with Asuka. But this is my prediction. Asuka, I don't see Vince letting Asuka stay on SmackDown. No. I see Asuka winning this. And I could be wrong. But her losing her streak to Carmella. I see Carmella coming out and beating Asuka, and probably not even like real clean. Probably still cheating some shit. And beating Asuka and taking the title. Asuka will go back to Raw. But I pick Asuka to win.
I hope the person that pitches that in a meeting gets the entire fuck beat out of them, dude.
Dude, you know what? I do not want to see that at all. Asuka does not deserve that shit. But after seeing what they did the Money in the Bank, stupid shit like let Jay's Edworth, what the fuck his name was, win the Money in the Bank, really, I can see them like Vince idea. This is where we use the Money in the Bank.
She might not stay the champ on SmackDown move, because they can always they got
draft.
a draft coming up, so they can move her. But I mean, like,
they can't beat her with that. They have to do, if they have any fucking sense at all, which I think they do to some degree, like they got to do undefeated Asuka against undefeated Rousey.
Yeah. That's the money match. But like I said, knowing how WWE think, not saying they're this dumb, but they do stupid shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta use Suzuka, and nobody else see this coming. Everybody thinking Rousey. But
I agree. I'm fearful that they might do that, but I really hope that. Not.
It'd be so bad. Yeah, that'd be so bad. Like if they really want to piss fans off in the middle of the show, let that happen. Seriously.
Yeah, exactly.
Let that happen. It pissed me off, but I can see it happening. But I take Asuka to win this matchup without the other circumstances. All right,
and next, a good match too.
Yeah. I think it'll be a good match. Like I think it'd be one of the best matches this coming weekend. But like I said, like you said, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. Oh my gosh, I think that match is going to be off the fucking chain. Seriously.
Yeah, but I'm interested in this match. Like looking forward to seeing how it's actually going to be.
In a good story.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I know with Ciampa and Gargano, it's going to be great. But this one has like intrigue because I want to see how good it can possibly get.
Yeah, and the story, I can see the story being real good too. So next we have, you know what? I put the wrong match up. Oh well. Next we have, is it confirmed that Shane can wrestle now? Because I heard Shane has some medical issues and he couldn't be a part of this match. But I thought it was a great story. It was
never said. They said that he was still going to wrestle. They announced the match, so
okay.
Looks like he's still going to do it.
Yeah, I see it still posted up here. So, Shane McMahon, Daniel Bryan versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. I guess it's like a grudge GM match against their talent. Pretty much is what you call it. That's on the explanation towards this match. But other than Shane's gimmick.
Fuck this match, dude.
Oh,
seriously.
Actually, I was totally, probably against this match, but since
fuck this match.
But since what you call it, what's the train of thought? Since Daniel Bryan's coming back in wrestling,
that's what makes me mad. Is that I'm watching fucking Daniel Bryan come back in a match with fucking Shane McMahon in it, dude. Like, this is how the match is going to go. Imagine this, seriously. Either Shane takes the heat and like, the worst fucking thing that he does is sell. He's the worst fucking seller of all time. Or Bryan takes the heat and he gets the fucking hot tag. Oh, God, dude. Like, either one. Fuck that, dude. Like, I'm just, I just, what a waste, man. Like, it's Bryan's first match back, dude. Like, they should have tried to set it up to where it was a three-way with him and Owens and Zayn or something, but something, dude. Or he got a partner since, it's a wrestling match and he wanted a fucking wrestler to fucking be his tag team partner in this fucking professional wrestling match instead of a suit. Get the fuck out of here, man. Just, what a waste.
No, I agree with you. Like, I'd rather see Daniel come back and have a different, booking. But at the same time, it's just like to see him back. Maybe I'm thinking crazy, but why did he have to take a bump? The Kevin Owens power bump on the apron, his first night back. It's like Vince just wanted him to get injured again. Like, you know what? let's see if we can fuck him up before WrestleMania. Like, why? I mean, like,
he's cleared.
Yeah, he's clear, and he took the bump, and nothing happened. But to me, I was just like, it's like Vince just wanted him to, hopefully Kevin Owens to really fuck him up with that bump. Maybe I'm overlooking it, but I was just saying, I was just like, that shit was funny.
No, I get nervous. Like I'm one
me too.
of you.
I'm gonna be nervous.
I actually wish that he didn't come back. Like, as much as I loved watching him wrestle, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, like,
put like this, dude.
You were at APW when he was there for a little bit, right?
Yeah, I was just leaving when he came in. Yeah. I was there like
And
the first,
then you
month and a
knew him
half.
from Gorilla, right?
Yeah, I know for Gorilla. Yeah. I know Daniel. Yeah, Gorilla. We know we
Yeah.
wrestle each other.
And like I got to know him at APW, and like he honestly at that point, and like I don't know know him enough now to say anything, but I mean like at that point he was like one of the nicest human beings I ever met in my
No,
life.
he's
Dude.
hella cool.
Yeah.
Like he's super cool. Like he's not like all right, kind of kayfabe cool, but he's like down to earth cool. You know what I'm saying? Cool dude. Like
Yes.
he's hella cool. Yeah.
And honestly, like to me, it's like you made your money, dude, and like you can still draw a paycheck in this shit without doing it. Like I would just for your well-being, I'd rather kind of see you do that. But at the same time, like he talked about wrestling like a child, dude, and I mean that in like a great way. It was like a childlike love for something. I mean, like he was. He was one of those kinds of guys. So, I mean, it's not surprising, but
he loves wrestling.
He
loves wrestling, and I know seeing all that talent coming in after he got taken off the roster as active as a wrestler. I know, dude. Even me when I saw talent for NXT coming in, wrestling and stuff like that. I was like, damn, I would love to see these match up with Daniel Bryan. And I know he's thinking the same thing, like, fuck. Like, before when he was wrestling, it's like he had certain people he can wrestle that can have decent matches with, but it's talent now coming in that he can display his skills. And see, still the fucked up thing about it is like, we don't know if he's going to wrestle his old style because, it's still,
I hope he doesn't, dude.
Yeah. Put it like this, kayfabe wise. I mean, kayfabe, like my condition, but kayfabe.
Yeah.
I think about, because remember I used to tell you, man, if I get a house, I'm going to get a wrestling ring in the back. But now, just knowing, my reasoning behind, and I feel like wrestling was my reason behind my condition. You know what I'm saying? 100%. I'm not even trying to just throw shade, but 100%. I say to myself, like, dude, like, when I seen that little spot when he did it on SmackDown last week, whatever, or 2 weeks ago, I got nervous for him. And like me thinking about him in the ring, I get nervous for him because like I know if I take a bump, seriously, I feel like I probably would die. Seriously, real talk. And I know he got the same issue I have, from wrestling, whatever. But it's similar, spinal shit. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I just like.
No, I agree, and like it's unnecessary, man. I mean, like, dude, he already proved it, man. Like he could get over. He could be the fucking one of the top guys. He could have, be one of the. I mean, dude, he could legitimately make a case that he's the best wrestler in the last 15 years, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, like he's definitely like in that conversation. I mean, to have done it everywhere. Japan, Indies, WWE, like it didn't matter where he went. He was, always adapted to the style and was always one of the best. So I mean, like, dude, you give him that, and he made his money. It's just it's not necessary to watch him anymore. Like as much as I enjoy watching him, it's just I don't want to get sidetracked on that too much though, because we can go over that all day. We got fucking like it's Mania, so there's at least fucking 14 more matches. Got to fill those 7 hours.
Oh shit! So we got bad buffering, but anyway, no, I totally agree with you. So let's kind of move this on. I don't know. They say bad buffering. Probably got more than one fucking window open right now. No, I totally agree with you. And to me, I got hella nervous. I got nervous when I watched him.
Take the bumps.
Yeah, taking bumps and shit like that. And I already know when I watch him at WrestleMania, I know everybody in the back was going to be cringing. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit. But yeah, let's hope he get through the match, all safe, and and he actually live a little bit longer career. And because if he would have went to Japan, that's even worse. So I know that's part of his plans to go to Japan. And he could have great matches, but
he still might go.
Yeah, depending on how WWE treat him, right? pretty much.
Dude, I mean, he's got to understand that if he gets one more concussion, regardless, they might just not ever clear him again.
Yeah, and like that's the funny thing about it. I was telling somebody that I work with. I was like, it's so funny. Like, you know, concussions is a very critical thing now in all sports. You know, WWE, you know, what I'm saying is very critical, definitely. But back then, not saying that they didn't care about the wrestlers, but that was just the thing. You know, what I'm saying when you wrestle, you get, you know. Back then, you call it bumps and bruises, which is really like now is injury. You know what I'm saying? And
shit, the beginner students in NXT, they wear fucking helmets.
Yeah. I know that now. They wear the fucking like sparring helmets, and I know for a fact. See, I wasn't even, you know, aware about. I was unbeknownst to fucking concussions and what concussion was, but I know I had concussions. You know what I'm saying when I wrestled. But it's like, and I know more people than me that I know probably had concussions. But to you, when you wrestling, you think, okay, oh, you know what I'm saying, I got rocked a little bit, you know, a little dizzy, but you keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Bell rung.
Yeah, your bell rung. But really, motherfucker have a concussion. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't want to be the dead horse, but I know I totally had reason behind my condition too. But anyway, let's get into this. Yeah, we're going into a minute, hour and something. But it is what it is. Let's go to the next one. I was gonna play video, but we're so deep into this so long, I ain't gonna play it. But I know I saw the other night. Ooh, what is that? That's not it. That's not it. I know I saw it the other night. Ronda Rousey, a clip where she threw. Okay, the whole Ronda Rousey segments, especially with the wrestling parts, it's like, okay, I don't know the first time she did a suplex or whatever they call it a Samoan drop, but I think she supposed to did the angle slam because it was weird that she do a Samoan drop. I think it was to Stephanie. Was it Stephanie? I don't know what she did too. That's how much I'm not invested into the story because it's so bad, the segments.
Triple
H. But what got me was that everything she been doing so far, it's look okay. I know she's green, but it looks so not even choreographed. Cause everybody know wrestling has a choreographed, you know, thing to it, but it looks so, I don't know, just fake. Wrestling's fake, but it just looks so bad. Like the other night when Stephanie did I don't even know if Stephanie knew what she was supposed to do, but it's like a suplex, not really a suplex / choke slam. It just looks so bad. I'm just like, it's like cringe segments. I don't know what you think. For what you saw so far, I know you said you haven't saw the one from last night, the segment, but it was so bad. It was so bad, and then like you tell she's nervous, which is understandable, but I don't know, dude.
I can deal with the nervousness. The nervousness to me, here's my deal with her. She's not good, but she is working to get better. It's not her fault that she's not good. They put her in a shitty position. Now, as a person, dude, she likes doing this shit. Like, she actually, and she's nervous because she cares. Like, it's not like she doesn't have practice fucking, you know, cutting promos to fucking 16,000 people. She does. It's just, she really wants to do good at this. I think she's a little nervous about it, but like, dude, like when I see her talk about it or whatever, like, she loves the business, dude. So I can actually put up with it, dude. She's a fan. I get it. Like, she'll get better, hopefully. Like, listen, you know, that shit ain't gonna last forever. Like, at some point, she's got to get good. But I can put up with it now, especially because it's personality driven, and the other ones they all have strong personalities.
Yes, to be.
And the match itself, like, she'll just, you know, Mr. T looked perfectly fucking fine in the main event of WrestleMania. And it wasn't because he was fucking good. It was because they built the match. He did, though. They built the match to shit that he could do that was simple, and everybody else in there was, knew what the fuck they were doing, and it was fine. They hit him.
Yeah,
They
like
can hide her.
you're like, I
Wait, hold
wanna,
on. No, hold on. If we're gonna sidetrack on something, let's sidetrack on something important. Well, why you say hell no about Mr. T? Mr. T was fine. He was perfectly fine in that
You know
match.
what? I never watched that match. To be honest with you.
Are you
honest with
fucking
you.
serious?
Never watched it, dude.
You've never seen the main event of WrestleMania fucking 1?
Was it 1 or 2? Okay. The thing about it,
1.
my first WrestleMania and my first actual like I ain't gonna say that, but no, I'd say that. My first time really seeing full matches of wrestling was WrestleMania 3, and ever since then I was hooked on wrestling. That was my first wrestling showing an event in first WrestleMania, and I never for some reason I never just wanted. It's like I never wanted to go back and see the other ones because like my memory of WrestleMania, actually like my WrestleMania 1 was WrestleMania 3. So I never wanted like I've always seen the clips.
Do you remember,
going to the ring.
the old music? Do you remember the old music stores, the Warehouse?
Yeah.
My mom used to manage one when I was a kid, and that was like the greatest job in the world to me because I would just go to work with her and watch wrestling videos all day, dude. Like whatever was out, I watched. That's the first WrestleMania. I didn't see it when it first came out on tape or anything. I think my first wrestling memories were like around '86. Like I remember Hogan and Bundy in a cage. I remember that. And there's some other things that I remember too, but I remember Hogan and Bundy in a cage. But it was one of those ones that I ended up seeing like a little bit later on because they had a lot of wrestling videos out then, dude. Because WWF used to put them out all the time. All those fucking Coliseum videos and shit.
Yeah, because
so I mean, it wasn't just pay-per-views. But, I mean, it was everything.
Yeah, because a lot of people didn't have access to like cable and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
right. But I mean, they'd always do like those best of the WWF, Volume 1, Volume 2.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan, Hulkamania 1, 2, 3, 4, all that shit. I mean, like they just started putting those up on the network too.
Yeah. No. I mean, I didn't go watch it because I mean, it's a lot of times when I see the preview of Roddy Piper in his robe. Mr. Tina's robe going. I'm like, you know what? I gotta check that out. I just got. But then also, I was
dude, it was great. It was great heat. Like when you watch it, it's like it's guys that just knew how to work, dude. I mean, like that's the thing. I'm actually like I watch so much old shit now. It's not funny. Like the new shit.
Yeah, I like old shit. Or NXT. That's
I can live off it and go back and watch it. Fucking all the time and shit like that. Like I love it, dude. I'm watching old TVs. Like I'm watching everything right now, and I love it.
I love
when
Pops.
You watch the old shit, like there's an emotional attachment, dude.
Yeah.
The guys are characters. They're larger than life. I don't get that shit now at all.
Yeah, and not only that, like I love good matches that was good with Pops. Like a lot of people don't know this about me. When I watch certain wrestling matches that I like looking at the fans too for some reason. That's why I'm good at knowing certain fans that always be at the shows. They got fucking money. Because like most people don't recognize fans. Like I know the guy with the WWE jacket. Everybody know him. The guy with the green shirt. You know what I'm saying? The guy always be here with the long hair with his mom. Because I always like to watch people pop too, not just me pop, but the people pop in the crowd. So I'm big on that. Right. I love doing that.
No, and if you watch that match, that's what you get. Is it's like everything they did in there was smart. Like I mean, Ali's the special outside the ref or outside the ring ref, and he gets in and throws a fucking punch at somebody and just misses, and like the crowd goes fucking crazy. I mean, it's like everything in that match, dude. So that's what I'm saying. Like, they have a way of having these matches and being able to hide somebody. They'll hide them. I'm sure Angle can still go. Triple H is perfectly fine still. Like, they'll be fine. The girls will work some spots, and, I'm sure they'll be well protected. I think it'll be fine. Triple H isn't gonna be involved in a match and have it do his shit at WrestleMania.
Oh no! I don't think so. Like they're going over this match every fucking day or every other day. Like they're at the performance center. Like that day when they that promo that I watched with Triple H. I'm talking A lot of people didn't like it. I liked it. I laughed at it because I thought it was like they were making fun of themselves to me. So I thought it was kind of comical. But that day, even when they're showing this part of Ronda Rousey in the ring, they filmed all that shit that day. They probably all going over their match that day too before they start doing a promo for their match. So yeah, like they're going over that match 24/7 period. And I'm pretty sure Angle and Hunter, saying just gonna call some of that shit on the fly. But definitely Stephanie and her, I said like she probably looked smooth as fuck in that match. You know what I'm saying? Way different than the little segments that she been doing and stuff like that. But like I said, the segments were cringe for me. But like I said, like even if she did the moves she did in the segments in the match, it'd be different. But to watch a whole thing of bad promo and bad move sets, it's kind of hard for me to stomach. But yeah, I pick Angle and Ronda go over. Ronda going over the armbar. Stephanie probably sell the armbar for like a month in a sling, and that's my prediction though.
Yeah, I actually heard a good idea for a finish. I think she should beat fucking Triple H with the armbar.
That'd be cool, but can in the mixed tag you can't interact right with the other sex really though, right?
True.
Yeah,
Fuck, they need to find a way around that, though. I think that's a better finish. And then they could do Ronda and Stephanie in a single still and have that be big. She doesn't have her win yet.
Yeah, milky. But I think they fucked up with Ronda with. She said, "I'm gonna do everything everybody else do. I'm not gonna find no shortcuts." But it's gonna be somebody out there that's gonna say once she get done with Mania, why she ain't doing house shows? I mean, unless she does house shows, I don't know. But I don't know how her contract is, but I doubt it's.
She's doing some because I know she's doing the Garden.
Okay, is that that's a house show though, or is that? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, take that back then. Okay, next AJ Styles and Sensei Nakamura. If I can find their shit. I think I actually moved. Okay, me and you talked about this in the beginning though. I still gotta go see this match. Before I watch WrestleMania, I will watch Wrestle Kingdom, Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles, so I can get so because it probably still be a story from that one that translate over. Plus, I want to see
watch the fucking main event of WrestleMania while you're at it. You're hosting a fucking wrestling podcast and you haven't seen the main event of the first Mania. What the fuck?
That's true. Yeah, but like I said, that was my first WrestleMania. I didn't want to get tainted from Andre and Hogan, the Big Slam. But
that WrestleMania 3, I have that on cassette. Like, I'm pretty sure my mom just fucking stole it and brought it home for me from work. But I like that tape, the commercial version that I had. It was no good. Like, it disintegrated. I watched it so many times. Like that fucking that Mania 3 was fucking awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Mania 3. Like that. That's what got me hooked. And then I seen what it was too. I saw Hogan. If I'm not mistaken, I seen Hogan in Rocky. So when I seen him in WrestleMania, I was like, oh, that's him. Okay, blah blah blah. And after that
was like 84.
So it was two different times. Okay, well,
yeah, when Rocky came out, I think it was 84. Okay. He was with Vern when he did that.
Okay, but I know Rocky and that together kind of like made me so to wrestling. I started going to Cow Palace with my brothers. Before I didn't think I didn't want to go to Cow Palace with them. I didn't know they was going there for it. Then
actually, you know what's funny? They have on the network they have the AWA Super Sunday from 1983. Fucking Hogan challenging Nick Bockwinkel for the AWA title.
Oh, wow.
And it's fucking. You should watch it just for the. First of all, the match is not that bad. This is like a much more agile Hulk Hogan. Like and it was a good little old school match, but the crowd heat was like, it was fucking ridiculous, dude. It was ridiculous. I mean, like, for all that Vince made Hulk Hogan bullshit, it's like, dude, the evidence is on their own network. I mean, like, they went crazy for Hulk Hogan.
So do you think Vince? Well, I can see that Vince probably watered Hogan down, Like this is what I want you to be. Just this guy. I can see that.
No, I mean you got to give Vince credit. I mean the way they did it together is fine, but I mean it's not like Vince discovered this guy and just made him a star. Like Hogan was a star before then. Like he wasn't not nationally, but everywhere he'd been he was. But I mean nobody went nationally before Vince. But I mean Hogan was a star fucking everywhere, dude. I mean that was in Japan, in fucking Minnesota. I mean for Vern, like all over. I mean it was. Yeah, I think they did like 20,000 people and 5,000 people and on closed circuit next door. Like it was, Hogan was a star. Dude.
Hey, speaking of Cali Palace, are you planning on going to that Bullet Club? I heard Bullet Club trying to book the Cali Palace or something like that. That's a rumor like that. Somewhere I heard that.
When?
I don't know. Somebody told me that. I think they're planning on. I know they're planning on doing a show somewhere else. I don't know if they already booked a place. But
I thought it was Chicago.
Yeah, but I heard they trying to do one of the Cali Palaces too. That's what I heard.
Maybe. Yeah. Be a good market for them.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
APW did 4,000 here.
Yeah. I know they definitely try to sell it out.
Can you imagine that, dude?
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Oh no,
4,000, dude. They charge $20 a ticket flat to get in. That's an $80,000 house, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy. No, New Japan. That's what I heard. That's New Japan. Dave Meltzer said it. New Japan is supposed to try to book Cal Palace.
Yeah, the Cal Palace?
Yeah. They definitely gonna sell it out.
Oh fuck, I'm going.
Yeah, they definitely gonna sell it out. I mean,
yeah, I think so too. That's a good 12,000 people. But yeah, they'll woo.
Yeah, I mean, just with people overseas alone coming over to watch it happen. Okay, I take Shinsei Nakamura.
Me too.
My only thing is, I hate that I know how Vince think, and if he feel that Nakamura is not doing what he needs as a champion, he's gonna let somebody else strip it off his waist. And I think AJ going to Raw during the draft, so it probably won't be AJ. But I don't like how Vince been booking Nakamura. He comes there. I used to love the intro before when it's like the little red dot. The build up was good. I know you only got 6 minutes and you can't like have a long build up, but I used to love that. And I hate the whole artist thing and the fucking Hogan font because to me it's like Hogan red and yellow. I hate all that shit, but I mean hopefully they book him different, repackage him different once he get the title. But I take Nakamura.
Yeah, I think he wins. I don't know. I mean, like it's all that stuff isn't as good as when it was NXT, but he's still over, dude. I still enjoy watching him.
Yeah, like I don't watch SmackDown, so like I don't know how over he is, but I seen like 2 episodes and I was just like, okay, I'm good. I don't even fuck with it. Especially when doing the Jinder Mahal feud he had, I was just like, okay.
Well, yeah, I mean that's not his fault, dude.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like knowing how they are. It just is what it is.
Fucking Jinder Mahal. What do you want?
But we're down to the wire. We made it after a minute. What the fuck? read my clock all wrong. After an hour and 20 minutes, we're down to the final bout. The match that nobody seen coming, or if you read the dirt sheet, you saw it coming like 2 years ago. Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Everybody know Roman Reigns is going to win this. Is no doubt. But I could see Vince trying to do something not predictable about this, like the last one. And a lot of people saying Roman Reigns is going to turn heel, which that will make it better. But, you know what? We speak about that after. I see Roman Reigns winning this. Do you see anything added to this to make this different?
No. Reigns wins. Match could be either really good because it was once already, or it could be fucking so-so because Brock doesn't feel like doing shit because it's his last night with the company.
But that could be true. That's some Bill Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, WrestleMania first match.
Dude, that match with him and fucking Dean Ambrose at the WrestleMania 2 years ago when his contract was coming up was absolutely fucking nothing, man.
Was it?
It was a nothing match.
Now, I'm just saying, I'm not there. I'm not a source. I wasn't a fly on the wall. But I'm just saying, I know these two guys. Not saying they can't call a match, but I know somebody called their last match, just like somebody called Brock and Goldberg the match last year. I'm pretty sure whoever called a match this time, probably Daniel Bryan, gonna put together a good match for them. I'm not saying these guys can't go about calling a match for themselves. Roman's way different wrestler than he was before. He's not as green as he was, but I'm pretty sure somebody called his match. Yeah, I mean,
they got agents for every match. No one's calling their match by themselves for the most part. There's very few exceptions, I'm sure, but
yeah. I mean, like AJ and stuff like that. But yeah, still they got agents there to say, no, you can't do that. You can do this because we already know they had a protocol of, what you can do, what you cannot do, what Vince will allow and this and that. So I'm pretty sure
they got to make sure how it's going to fit on time and all that other shit. I mean, it's
true.
I mean, there's agents involved in everything. I'm sure it's fucking, come on.
But
I mean, it'll be good. It was good once before. I mean, as long as Brock feels like fucking working, it'll be fine. But you are forgetting there is one more match.
Yeah. No. I was talking about that. I was about to bring it up because I forgot because it's not on the list. But I know it's kayfabe. They kayfabing this. I'm gonna put it up right now because I forgot to put it up because I was like, you know what? I keep forgetting because it's not on the list right in front of me. But they working us because I think tonight, which I don't know, it should have ended right now East Coast time. I'm pretty sure. Where the fuck is it at? I'm pretty sure Taker is going to come out tonight or at WrestleMania, and John Cena and Taker is going to go at it. Now, rumor has it is that Taker's coming back as American Badass, and the only way, the reason why I can respect this if this is true, is because we all know Taker's last match was supposed to be against Roman Reigns at last WrestleMania, but that match was so fucking god awful. It was so bad that I feel Taker. I could not lay on my couch because Taker want to sit back, go to the WWE Network.
They did not. By the way, they did not announce that match tonight.
Okay, so I think it's gonna be a surprise match at
it's just gonna happen at the show, which is so fucking weird to me. But it's just, wow, okay. I mean, I'm not knocking it. It's just fucking weird, dude.
It's
like
stupid.
It's John Cena, Undertaker. We're not announcing it till the day of the show. It's just
and like hopefully they don't end with. Well, they probably end with it because Taker really want to end Mania, saying okay, it's how I want to end. But anyway, I feel Taker like I know he wanted I know he wanted to sit on his couch after he retired, play WrestleMania, say, okay, I went out good, and I passed the torch. But he couldn't say that. It was like I don't think when he left.
I think he's gonna win.
Yeah, me too. He got to because if he lose, it's stupid. And to me, I think they're.
It doesn't hurt Cena for like it.
No,
it doesn't matter. Cena's made. Dude.
He doesn't care. Yeah, he's the new Rock. Like not at Rock level making money in Hollywood, but he's the new Rock as in like he's good outside WWE. You know what I'm saying? He's got the voiceovers and shit
even
like
being there, like he's the biggest star they have by far. I mean, like it's John Cena, dude. He could lose the Drifter. It doesn't fucking matter. He'll be fine.
You're like, well, my point I was going with this bad American Badass shit, is that I can see the story that they're telling, which can redeem Undertaker from that last awful fucking match he had Roman Reigns. That was so bad. Oh, that was like I could never even go back and watch that match just to see how bad it was. Is that okay? The dead man was done when he put the hat down, but the American Badass is coming back now, so it's a difference. But we all know really the real story. But they're gonna try to work us and say, okay, he let go the dead man at WrestleMania, but now the Badass is coming back to wrestle at WrestleMania. That's the story they're gonna try to tell, and hopefully
I don't even think that's the story they're gonna tell. I think he's just coming back as fucking Undertaker.
Okay, I mean, and like
he was already at Raw. He was at Raw. The 25th anniversary is just Dead Man Undertaker.
Wow, yeah, because like to me.
I think the American Badass thing is like people look back on it as like, I don't know, not fondly.
Yeah, with me, when he's American Badass, I was really like, I didn't like it because like I like the old Undertaker. Like I was like, I don't like this shit. Like,
yeah, I think most people felt like that, and I think I kind of liked the American Badass thing. I mean, for a while it was fine.
I like the intro.
New, like
I like his entrance, but like as in like, like you as in like saying like, I don't know. I was a dead man mark, since the Undertaker was a dead man. So yeah, like Bear Bass, I was like, okay, it's a cool entrance.
Yeah,
like that.
I mean, like to me, like I mean, I liked him when he was a dead man, but he wasn't like a favorite wrestler or anything. I mean, like it was to me, it was just something new. So
oh yeah, I was Undertaker mark. I was such a Undertaker.
Yeah, there's a lot of people like that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he was. I'm not saying I disliked him, but I mean, he just wasn't, one of my, top few or anything like that.
Yeah,
no, I thought it was something different. That's why. Like, I think everyone thinks of it like you, because they were, really into him a lot more than I was, and that's why I don't think they're coming back with it either. Like, it's not like it's something that people want to see or whatever. To me, I actually think would have been a good storyline if they did that and just not had him come on Raw as the dead man. I mean, like, then it would have made sense.
That does
I don't think they're doing it.
Yeah, it does turn the shit. Like, I don't know that. I just heard people say that, people that, so-called report wrestling shit and so-called got, backstage info. So I thought it was probably true. So I was like, yeah, that's true. Then that would kind of redeem the situation at hand where the match happened, because him coming back with the whole Dead Man outfit and laying it down last WrestleMania just confirms how much he fucking hated that match, and like everybody else. But I see him winning too if the match actually happens, which it's gonna happen. It's ridiculous for John Cena to come out every week and call him out and look stupid.
Yeah, waste of TV if he doesn't. It's gotta happen. Yeah, I mean, I think Undertaker wins.
And the way I can see this happening, if it happens, which would be kind of cool, is you think WrestleMania about to end, then he comes out, and just like challenge John Cena, or you can have
because they don't need to end with Reigns celebrating.
Yeah,
I think they should do that, and I think they should. And honestly, it makes sense for him to win too, because it's the building that he lost the streak in. So
he can
get that back.
I forgot about
that.
They can
show that. They can put that black dude in the front row again and have him make a face when fucking
fly his ass out, right? Fly his ass out, right? Yeah, fly him out. Give him front row seat next to the guy with the green shirt.
Yeah,
and he all good.
That guy's he's got to be there, dude.
Yeah. Of course.
They got to fly him in.
Of course, yeah. I see them doing that shit. They're like, you know what? You're such a kayfabe him though. Say you're such a good fan last time. At this event, we'll fly you out and you have him there or some shit like that. I mean, they probably will put him into the gimmick though, and have him do the same thing. But no, I totally agree. Undertaker will win, especially since you said that the same venue, he will win there and go over. And then Cena doesn't need to win. Cena doesn't need to win at WrestleMania. I think he kind of lost. Well, he didn't lose last WrestleMania, but I think he lost a few WrestleManias before last. That's
He's
it.
been putting a lot of guys over.
Yeah, yes. I don't even think he cared. I think that was kind of like his way of shooting on Roman Reigns when they had that work shoot. Yeah, he don't mind putting over guys and accepting certain belts and shit like that. But of course he doesn't, because right now he at the stage where that shit doesn't even matter. To tell you the truth. Well, anyway, no, good prediction show. Went a little bit over than I expected, but hey, we had some good talk. We got more in depth. That's how me and Sugar White Mike do. We used to have a previous podcast show, but that kind of ended, abruptly ended and shortly. And
what the hell happened to that network? Is it still up?
You know what? I think like 2 or 3 months ago I checked and I thought I saw it up, but it had the same link. I think they still running. I think they still got shows, but I was trying to find our stuff. But you know what? It took me to go through, I think, our Google shit where you used to send it through Google to me, or I found our episodes, but I couldn't find our episodes up there. I think they took it down, but I think it's still around. I think it's still around, dude. But I would love to get more shows with you because I know me and you, we get down to a point where we speak the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of what me and you think about our opinion about shit, we shoot from the hip. So I love to do more shows with you. I know you got a busy schedule. I got a busy schedule. Same with me and Dunn. We got a busy schedule, so it's hard for us to get shows done. But we're doing UFC tomorrow, UFC 223. Please like and subscribe. I know I need to get my subscribers up so we can start, making this show fundable. We can start, get some cash flowing in so we can make the show better. Everything I've been doing has been on my own. So thank you, Sugar White Mike, for coming in. He had a different name on our other podcast. So I'm laughing because I love his new name, Sugar White Mike.
Yes, that's right. Stay sweet, baby.
Are you related to Sugar Rashad at any point?
Oh, fuck that guy. The most boring fighter ever. No, fuck no.
Shit. Yeah, I see him.
What's he doing right now?
I see him on Rampage like a couple like a month ago, two ago, like a little bit before Rampage had that fight in Bellator in a club, meeting among each other. But it's all the work. And I was just like, come on, y'all. I mean, like, nobody
God,
definitely
what was
knows.
Rashad Evans going to do in the fucking club? Come out there and
you tell us so fake. Rampage look at him.
Dance him to death.
And then they arguing. But you can tell us like
go for the takedown and just hold him down in the fucking club. Like, that's what he's going to do.
Yeah, it was kind of bad. It was kind of pathetic. But I don't think nobody bid on it at all. But anyway, no, good show. One thing I love about this is that once I get done, I don't have to edit shit. Just once I drop it, it goes up on YouTube. Once they do their little monetize thing where they go through it and say, okay, it's cool. They throw it up within like 20 minutes from now. But no, good show. I'm glad you back either briefly or, part-time, like The Rock or John Cena. You're a part-timer like Brock. I don't know, my sugar.
A prima donna, a diva. I love it, dude. That's fucking money right there.
I love how they playing that up with Brock's storyline, and nobody followed
anything to babyface Roman Reigns. What the fuck?
Yeah, and it's so horrible because everybody know how Brock is, so it's like you ain't saying shit nobody knows. So it's like
nobody cares.
You just magnifying it even more, like
Yeah.
People like okay, all right, whatever. We still love Brock.
Yeah, the guy that everybody thinks is cool is the guy who's like fucking. I don't give a shit about this fucking company. The guys that are like always scared of getting fired on TV because what are they going to do if they don't have this job, and fucking Big Show's crying and all that shit. Those guys are geeks.
Yeah. It's just so funny that Vince think nowadays. See, Vince still try to do the Hulk Hogan shit where it's like nowadays people don't care if you're good or bad. If you're cool to them, they with you. You don't give a fuck what side you on. That's the difference about back then with the fucking franchise superhero guy. I mean, but like you said, it's guys that got that, like Daniel Bryan. But that, like I said, you gotta be organic, not forced upon people.
They know he's a fucking star, and they don't give a shit. What the fuck?
Truly,
they're glad he's back. Period. He's not fighting UFC anymore. They're just happy he's there. People don't give a shit about that.
Right. My wife just came in and smiled at me, so I know she's like, any day down. But
any fucking day.
What I want to do for fans that are watching, if I can get it up. Oh yeah, my shit just like you got too much shit going on. We not fuck it. I ain't gonna fuck with it. I was gonna play Runner throwing 70 through the chair, the video of that, but my computer saying, nigga, you got too much shit going on right now. So let's stop it. Anyway,
I think anybody who doesn't like Sheamus should like this show 100 times on YouTube.
Anybody don't like fucking I can't think of what I was thinking about. I had a Wrestlemania. Yes, Sheamus, dude.
That's what we should do for a show one time. We should do fucking the top 10 wrestlers we hate the most. Just
let's do that.
Our lifetime.
Let's do that. I guarantee you. Yeah, like we definitely get views on that. Like a lot of people, I know a lot of people on YouTube love top 10 shit. They love top 10 shit. Yeah, so
especially of hate and animosity. For real. That's the internet thing, man. People arguing all over the place.
I miss you, man. I miss you.
Can't even read a fucking news article anymore without dumb shits arguing on
that. That's what I miss. This is what I miss. I just want to be back on my show. He will be back, guaranteed. We'll do a top 10 on something. Sheamus and whatever we're gonna be about. We'll do a top 10. Me and Sugar White Mike. But as always,
I can't wait.
Keep it Tetsu, guys. Like and subscribe. And once again, please keep it Tetsu.